Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome if you're new. Today we have more PlayStation VR2 news to go over and cover in this video. We're gonna talk about the games launching next week, one disappointing game delay, new game announcements, and more. But before that, I want to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And there is a very big chance you haven't, since 77% of my viewers are not subscribed. So yeah, let's turn this around guys, we need your much appreciated support. With that out of the way, let's talk PSVR2. Originally scheduled to release next week, Slender the Rival VR has now been pushed back to quote-unquote later this year. Burp Games has released a statement on all of their socials, and it says quote-unquote, Slender the Rival VR slips back into the production shadows until later this year. Slender is a horror icon, and we want to ensure it receives the best VR treatment possible. We're pushing back the launch until later this year so we can deliver the most polished and frightening experience possible. We can't wait to scare you silly on PSVR2, MetaQuest, and Steam. Obviously, game delays always suck, but if the game needs more time, so be it. I would rather wait for a game and play it when it's ready, instead of having it released now in a bad state, and in the meantime, we have a lot to play. I mean, let's take a look at the awesome games coming next week. Get ready to rock and drum hard in this unique VR rhythm game, now looking better than ever. Embark on an epic drumming journey that will have you destroying multiple environments through chaos and flames. This is Smash Drums. Rock and roll has never been more alive. Developed and published by Potemworks, Smash Drums releases on PSVR2 next Thursday, May 15th for $19.99 USD/Euros for the standard edition, which includes 58 songs. And if that number isn't enough for you, then you can choose to buy the premium edition, which adds an additional 35 songs to the list, for $54.99 USD or €59.99 Euros. The game supports eye track, dynamic foveated rendering, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, headset feedback, 120 FPS native, etc. So all I can say right now is look forward to our review, which is ready to go live when the embargo lifts next Wednesday, May 14th at 5 AM PT/12 PM GMT.
Waves crash against my rowboat as I push forward. You may be thinking, how did I end up here?
Embark on a thrilling VR journey in Pirates VR Jolly Roger, where legends of lost treasure and cursed islands come to life. Stranded on a remote Caribbean island, you'll uncover dark secrets, face off against undead pirates, and fight your way through treacherous landscapes, all while guided by a trusty but sarcastic pirate companion. Journey across a stunning, open-world Caribbean island filled with loot and secrets waiting to be discovered. From overgrown jungles to eerie caves, every corner of the island offers new challenges. You climb towering cliffs, swim through underwater caverns, and navigate treacherous dungeons to pursue the fabled treasure of Davy Jones. Developed by Splitlight Studio and published by VR Kiwi, Pirates VR Jolly Roger launches on PSVR2 on the same day as Smash Drums, meaning next Thursday, May 15th, and I have no idea why VR developers keep doing this. Immerse yourself in the frightening atmosphere of Get Out, a psychological horror game where the line between reality and madness blurs. You play as Dean, a patient trapped in a sinister, prison-like mental asylum. The walls of this place, steeped in despair, hide unspeakable secrets and terrifying experiments carried out on lost souls. In this asylum, nightmarish creatures born from inhuman experiments prowl the dark corridors. With your hands restrained by a straitjacket, you must navigate through complex puzzles and deadly challenges. Each solved puzzle brings you closer to the truth about the horrors that lie behind the facility's locked doors. Developed and published by Creative VR 3D, Get Out, A Very Bad Dream Story is coming to PSVR2 next Friday, May 16th. Yes, only 24 hours after the launch of Smash Drums and Pirates VR. Crazy, right?
There is no way out.
This week, developer and publisher Joyway revealed their next major VR project, and it's called Catana Red Flowers, a fast-paced VR action platformer where you play as a nimble ninja cat, masterfully balancing the lethal grace of a shinobi with the playful mischief of a house pet. As a cat person, this definitely has my attention. If you guys remember last year, I told you that Joyway was going back to Red Flowers, the Quest prototype that was very popular, despite having no proper textures, just basic gameplay. And well, this is the result. Catana Red Flowers is the evolution of Red Flowers. Quote unquote, players will immerse themselves in a gameplay loop that balances intense stylish katana combat with the quirky joy of being a cat. Whether leaping between rooftops, deflecting bullets midair, or hanging out in a peaceful garden with Grandpa Kenji, Catana delivers both high-octane action and cozy downtime. The game is coming this year to PSVR2 and I'm already sold. Before closing off this video, I want to let you guys know that both Zero Caliber 1 and 2, and these are first-person tactical shooters by X-Real Games, are officially making their way to PSVR2. This was reported on by Upload VR, no official word on the release window yet, but it should be 2025 or 2026. Tactical shooters are always great in VR, so I'm definitely looking forward to these. And that's all I have for you today guys, thank you for watching and remember, for more PSVR2 news, reviews and discussions, make sure you stick with MBG.